We have another guest joining us, Mr. Deepak Anand, the Managing Director of Mangalore Chemicals and Fertilizers. Mr. Anand, there is a proposal that you may get access to cheaper naphtha. Have you heard from the government? And if it indeed happens, what is the impact on your company?
No, sorry, you said we'll have access to cheaper naphtha.
Yes, yes.
Where did you hear that from?
Sir,
I haven't heard anything about it.
Sir, there are reports that maybe the CCAEA will meet today and they might provide naphtha as a lifeline to Mangalore Chemicals and Fertilizer for maybe a couple of their plants as feedstock, along with Southern Petrochemicals, which is SPIC. Can you tell us if there's a request which is pending with the government which is of this sort?
You know, the situation is, there was a... You may recall we were shut down thanks to the government policy from 1st October to 7th January this year. Then the government came out with a 100-day policy. I mean, the logic of 100 days I have never understood, but that is besides the point, where we were allowed to operate on naphtha and the subsidy was based on the spot gas or naphtha, whichever was lower. Okay?
Okay.
At this 100 days was supposed to finish on 16th April. And the CCA had told the DOF, Department of Fertilizer, to come out with a new policy before that.
Okay.
The policy did not come out, so we had no recourse but to go to approach the Delhi High Court.
Okay.
And we got an interim order which has allowed us to continue on the 100-day policy, which is what the position is at the moment. And SPIC also has got a similar order, so they are also allowed to continue on naphtha for the time being.
Okay, I'm sorry I said cheaper naphtha. The story we have is, or the buzz is that you will be allowed to use naphtha till gas is made available. If that were to happen, that would be very positive. I mean, basically it looks like the 100-day limit will go.
Yeah, you see, as I said, we are operating under the stay from the Delhi High Court now. Now it depends. See, I know they are putting up the policy to CCEA, I think today or tomorrow. We don't have the details of the policy. But the catch is likely to be that they will pay subsidy on gas price or naphtha, whichever is lower.
Okay.
So what is the naphtha price at this point, sir?
At the moment, it is about $15 per MMBTU.
And gas would be much cheaper.
Well, you know, there are people who are on spot gas. Spot gas, I think, is at the moment $13 or so. $13, $14. But there are some of the recently converted companies which have long-term agreements with the gas suppliers, and they are paying $22 and $23.
Oh,
okay.
So, you know, it really, I mean, it's too early. After the government, CCA approves the policy and we get to see what the policy is, only then can we talk about what the impact will be.
okay. Actually, tell us whether the cost benefit works for you. If the rule prevails that you can use naphtha till you get gas and the subsidy is paid on the lower of the two, is it still break-even for you?
Well, it depends on, you know, like oil prices, the price of naphtha keeps fluctuating and gas also keeps fluctuating. So it depends on whether gas is cheaper or naphtha is cheaper.
Okay. So, in the long run, what would your feedstock eventually be?
Well, it should be gas. You know, as per the government policy, we have converted to gas. We spent more than 300 crores converting to gas and we've been ready since June 2014. Unfortunately, GAIL, with whom we had an agreement, who was supposed to supply gas, you know, provide us gas through pipeline connectivity from Kochi, the Petrotet terminal, has been unable to lay the line. So basically what we are saying is we have done everything we were supposed to do. GAIL, a Government of India agency, has not been able to do what they had committed to do. So, why should we be penalized as it were?
All right.
Okay, Mr. Anand, obviously we are not aware of the technicalities, but you are a coastal company. If global gas prices are falling, can't you enter into fresh, cheaper, slightly longer term contracts, which will perhaps be more commercially viable, no?
No, we'd be more than happy to if there was a terminal in Mangalore.
Okay.
There is no terminal in Mangalore, and putting up a terminal costs 4,000-5,000 crores.
Okay. Sir, just last question then from me. Capacity utilization for all of your plants at this point stand at what? And what would your pending subsidy be from the government if that's the case, if you're a manufacturer of urea?
Well, currently, we are running at absolutely full capacity.
Okay.
Both the urea and DAP plants, except from the 8th, that is day before yesterday, we've taken our annual shutdown. Once a year we have to take the shutdown, which will last for about 20 odd days.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're running at full capacity.
And subsidy?
Subsidy dues at the moment are around 875 crores.
All right. We leave it at that, Mr. Anand. Thank you very much for joining us.